Ever wonder what really separates a good team from a truly great one? It's not just about having the most talented people or the biggest budget. Nope, there's a fundamental key that unlocks peak performance. And in the next few minutes, we're going to crack that code together.
So, what is it? What's that secret ingredient? Is it just about hiring all the superstars? Is it about throwing a ton of money at a project? Or is there something deeper, something more fundamental going on?
Well, it turns out the secret isn't some super complex algorithm or a closely guarded corporate strategy. It all comes down to one simple but incredibly powerful idea that any team, anywhere can start using today.
And that big idea? It's communication. That's it. It is the absolute cornerstone of every single successful team. I mean, without it, even the most brilliant people are just a bunch of individuals working in silos. Cornerstone is the perfect word for it, right? Communication isn't just a part of team management, it's the foundational piece that holds everything else together. We're talking about clear information, really active listening, and just a culture of open, honest dialogue. And just think about all the ways we communicate these days. It's not just the stuff we say in meetings or what we type in an email. It's the body language you see on a video call, and it is definitely that constant stream of updates on platforms like Slack or Teams that pretty much shape our entire workday now. Okay, and now let's throw another layer on this. In today's global teams, this gets way more complex. A simple gesture or a common phrase in one culture can mean something completely different somewhere else. Getting these nuances right isn't just a nice to have. It's absolutely crucial for building respect and avoiding major misunderstandings. All right, so if communication is our cornerstone, how do we actually build the rest of the house? Let's get into it. Let's break down the anatomy of a truly great team. So when you strip it all back, team management is really just this. Taking a group of people, each with their own unique talents, and organizing them so they can all pull in the same direction toward a shared goal. It's the art of turning a collection of me's into a powerful we. And this is where a manager's role becomes crystal clear. Their job is to meet the team's needs. When the team is confused and needs clarity, a good manager defines the roles and the finish line. To get more participation, they create a space that encourages open dialogue. And when conflicts pop up, and believe me, they always do, a great manager steps in to handle it constructively, turning that friction into forward motion. But of course, today's managers aren't just working with whiteboards and sticky notes anymore. They have a whole new set of incredibly powerful tools at their disposal. And that brings us to the modern manager's toolkit. I mean, for the hybrid and remote teams that are so common now, technology isn't just some helpful add-on. It's literally the central nervous system. It's the digital space where every single project gets coordinated and where productivity gets a serious boost. And the way this works is actually a really simple but powerful loop. First, you bring in tools like Slack, Asana, or Microsoft Teams. These become the central hub. This transparency immediately enhances team coordination because everyone can see what everyone else is doing. And the result? A massive boost in productivity across the board. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But does it actually work in the real world? Well, let's look at a company that basically built an empire on these exact principles. It's time to check out the Google blueprint. Yeah, Google is the perfect case study here. Why? Because they don't just talk about communication and collaboration, they've literally engineered their entire culture around it. This quote really gets to the heart of it all: transparency and psychological safety. What that means is they create an environment where people feel safe enough to share a totally wild idea, or even to admit they made a mistake, without fear of being blamed. They do this with things like blameless postmortems, where the focus is on fixing the system, not pointing fingers. That right there, that's the fertile soil where real innovation can actually grow. And you see this play out in how they work every single day. They live on open tools like Google Chat and share documents. For them, real-time collaboration isn't a special event. It's just the default way of doing things. And this isn't just about being efficient. It's about actively building a culture where amazing ideas can bubble up from anywhere in the company. And that right there, that's the big takeaway from all of this. There is a direct, unbreakable line connecting strong communication practices to truly groundbreaking innovation. It all starts with how people talk to each other. So this brings us to a final question for you. As you think about your own team, what's one communication practice you could change starting tomorrow? What's one small shift that could help build a stronger, more innovative environment? The power to start making that change is right there.